your voice heard, like a no. You let us know now, like a no.
Like a no.
Like a no. You let us know now. We can voice your opinion on the next week's show. So, but following that, we like to have our local music spotlight. This year, we're
only going to play one band
for the rest of the fucking year. Well, we've got a bit of a year to go. But the band is Veta Star, and the song is Cannibal.
I'm a fool, running around, running faster than a cannonball. But because of you, this ticking time bomb don't seem dangerous after all. I'm a fool, running around, running faster than a cannonball, faster than a cannonball.
Fuck that up.
Whoopsies. Welcome back to So Like You Know. You just listened to Veta Star and the song Cannonball, not Cannibal.
I want to find a song for next week called Cannibal.
Yes, there you go. But you are listening to the podcast your mother warned you about. As always, I am Chris.
And I am the Bo.
The Bo.
Make sure you listen to all our shows on SoLikeYouKnow.com.
Or check them out right here, typically on Fridays, but this week not so much. Spreaker.com/SLYK radio at 9:30 Mountain Time.
And if you'd like to comment or listen to or check out the shenanigans we do post, we have our Twitter and our Facebook. That's at SLYK radio.
But enough plugging ourselves. Let's plug some other people.
Yeah, it's a plug-a-thon.
Here comes our movie news, otherwise known as... Slick at the movies.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. Well, hello, Facebook. What are you doing?
I am pulling up that thing for the other plug that we're going to do after a look at the movies.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So, well, first, if you guys did not see our Facebook today, we had a Batmobile preview,
Which was super awesome.
which we get to see the back wheels and the fin. Tomorrow, we will see the whole shebang.
Shebang-a-lang.
The tires looked very reminiscent of the Tumbler.
Yeah.
Very reminiscent.
I don't know. It seems pretty cool. And it definitely had that elongated look like the older Batmobiles did, like the Tim Burton ones.
Yep.
So I'm kind of looking forward to that.
And also,
Okay, I didn't do this.
Bo got distracted, so I'll keep going.
Sorry.
Roberto Orci has been rumored to be taking over the directing reins from J.J. Abrams for the next Star Trek film.
Did we ever find out what the hell he's directed?
No.
Ah. Okay.
I can look it up real quick.
Cool. While you're looking it up. And also X-Men and X-Men X-Men and Fantasia will not share the same universe. But X-Men and the Fantastic Four will not be sharing the same universe.
Despite both being produced by 20th Century Fox, they said, nah, we're not going to do that.
Yeah, which I just don't understand. It seems goofy. I mean, it's like they're so worried about fitting into a certain storyline. They're like, oh, we can't do that. Let's pretend it's different.
Yeah, dear Lord. They've been teasing that maybe Spider-Man and X-Men might hang out, but the only logical thing that makes sense to me is Spider-Man and Fantastic Four. Mm-hmm. Since he tried to become part of the Fantastic Four at some point.
I mean, and they seem they fit together a little better than X-Men and Fantastic Four would. Yep. But on the same note, I mean, those things should still be able to coincide if they want to. Mm-hmm. Not a straight up, screw you guys, we're done.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Roberto Orci has directed nothing.
At all.
He's produced a lot of movies. So he's producing Amazing Spider-Man 4. He's producing The New Mummy. He's producing Van Helsing.
Scorpion.
He produced Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Hawaii Five-0.
He produced that terrible Ender's Game movie.
Oh, actually, I like that one. And he did Sleepy Hollow, it looks like.
And he produced the last Star Trek movie. So I mean, he's produced a lot.
At least he was involved in the last Star Trek movie.
Yes.
So he's had some dealing with it. So hopefully he won't suck ass. Hopefully. I mean, it'll be hard to compare to J.J.
No more
Abrams.
lens flare, that's for sure.
It's like you're looking at Kirk, and I was like, "Oh God, I can't see so much lens flare." Stop it! I haven't shaved my neck. Stop caressing me.
Speaking of things that are going to have lens flare, the Star Wars movies, who are being directed by Captain Lens Flare himself, J.J. Abrams, have announced a sad missing cast member.
Wedge Antilles. He will not be in the new Star Wars movies.
The actor who plays Wedge, whose name is escaping me right now,
which Chris is looking up, has denied the role.
Yes.
Which I don't know why. That seems like an odd thing. It's like you don't want to be part of one of the biggest franchises in the known universe.
Yeah, it's stupid. Wedge Antilles' actor says he passed on Star Wars 7. He was in all three movies. Presumably he got promoted and was one of the generals later on once peace was restored.
Yeah, because he didn't blow up.
Yeah. I guess somebody reached out. Dennis Lawson was his name. And he said, I'm not going to do that. They asked me, but it just would have bored me.
Bored?
Yeah.
How can Star Wars bore you?
I don't know.
All right, so basically what I just learned was I don't want to do that. I have no actual acting abilities anymore. That's what it seems like to me, at least. So, I don't know. Seems like a bad call on that guy's part. Unless he's living like a king on...
What Star Wars money he has?
Yeah, which I'm sure can't be that much anymore for a character like him.
Oh, people loved Wedge.
Well, there is people like the guy who played Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
He got
Sir Alec Guinness?
Yeah, like 2% of all rights and everything to the movie.
Yeah.
So he's living like a damn king, or
he's dead.
was, yeah.
But I mean, Wedge, the guy who played Wedge might have likeness rights, which they've used his likeness in comic books. He sold
action figures.
Several toys, because Wedge actually became a big character in the expanded universe, which now no longer exists.
Now he did.
So, but other Star Wars news that I just found out that is kind of a consolation prize is that Lando Calrissian will be voiced by Billy D. Williams and be in the new Star Wars Rebels TV show.
Yay!
So we don't know if he's going to be in the movie yet, but we know he's going to be in the TV show.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of Star Wars stuff, we were looking that up earlier, and we found out that Harrison Ford is actually going to be the only original character that's going to have a larger role in the new Star Wars movies.
It was confirmed that him, Carrie Fisher, and Mark Hamill will all be in Episode 7, but only Harrison was offered a large role. The other two are more of a cameo or smaller role.
So, which makes me wonder if, Chewie's going to be more involved with him, or if he's going to also do kind of a cameo thing.
Yeah, that's a good question.
So, I don't know. Interesting thought. But some other interesting news. Thor was offered the lead for some...
we just call him Thor.
for some Lethal Weapon remakes. As a person who sadly has not actually seen all the Lethal Weapon movies, I'm not that interested. But I'm not sure how Chris Hemsworth can fill Bruce Willis's shoes, actually.
If it makes you feel any better, I started humming the theme to Beverly Hills Cop in my head.
Nice. Yeah. Well, with all the role reversals, we could totally put Chris Hemsworth in that role. So just take out, I almost said Chris Rock. Eddie Murphy.
Fuck.
Do fuck?
Yep.
Yeah. Chris is playing Clash of the Clans right now because, I don't know. He likes that game.
I'm sorry. It's a fun game. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of a clan war right now.
Hardcore clan war.
Hardcore clan war.
Hahoo!
So, and then last but not least, this is my favorite part of news. Lionsgate and Saban are teaming up for another live-action Power Rangers movie.
Woo! And if you're curious about who Saban was, like I was, because I'm a dumbass.
That's the production company that's made all the Power Ranger shows.
Yeah.
They provide the Japanese footage from the Karokai Ninja Warrior show. The Sentai Ranger show from Japan. They bring over that footage and incorporate it into the American TV show.
I wonder if Ayano Tsukimi's going to be in it with their creepy dolls.
Maybe. But there is no word on whether or not this will be a reboot of the original MMPR or if this will just be a live-action movie of whatever current shitty version they have on TV.
God, I hope it's a reboot of the original. Because... Yeah. I don't know if... every once in a while, you flip it on and you're like, oh, what's going on with Power Rangers? I'll watch like 10 minutes. Oh my God, this is awful.
I mean, I'm sorry. As an adult, I would watch a reboot of the original show.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like if it was all like remade action scenes, because you can't tell me that they can't produce that themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to use the freaking Sentai Ranger footage.
Yeah, I don't know. All the new Power Rangers are totally fucking awful.
Agreed. So new live action movie, that'll be exciting.
Yeah, so check it out.
But speaking of the Power Rangers,
we are going to be at Denver Comic-Con,
and so are some of the Power Rangers.
Woo! This June 13th through the 15th. Some of the original Power Rangers, the blue, Yost, the black guy, the blue Power Ranger, the black Power Ranger, the green one.
The green/white/red Power Ranger.
Yeah.
And Lord Zed.
And Zed. Yeah. So, pretty awesome. Along with him will be Bruce
Campbell.
Bruce Campbell. The man from Evil Dead. Lou Ferrigno, who played the Hulk.
And do I get to do the big announcement? Do I get to do the big one?
Yeah.
And just announced today... Like the entire freaking cast of Star Trek The Next Generation. We have Mr. William Shatner returning for a second year. Marina Sirtis, Counselor Deanna Troi herself. Denise Crosby, Tasha Yar.
Hot.
Michael Dorn, Mr. Worf. My favorite because he was in Next Generation and DS9. Jonathan Frakes, Commander William Riker.
Wait, Michael Dorn was also in it, but he's not your favorite too?
I said Michael Dorn.
Oh, they said Jonathan Frakes.
No,
it was
Michael
like
Dorn
in the
was
reference to
DS9
I'm
and
an idiot.
TNG. Yeah, okay. LeVar Burton. I don't really care about Geordie LaForge, but I do love me some Reading Rainbow. And Gates McFadden, Dr. Crusher herself.
I wonder if anyone at Comic-Con actually asked LeVar Burton to sign for Reading Rainbow
I'm
instead
going
of
to be
Next Gen.
bringing a Reading Rainbow cassette tape for him to sign.
You have one?
I will find